In John Wick, Chapter 4, Keanu Reeves pleaded to be definitively killed off. John Wick, Chapter 4 felt like the titular assassin's last song. After finally defeating the High Table, John Wick took what appeared to be his dying breath on the steps of the Sacré-Cœur in Paris. And, according to Basil Iwanek, the producer of the franchise, it is exactly how Reeves wanted it. After these movies, Reeves feels worn out even though everyone can see how committed he was to the stunt work and his acting. Iwanek admitted that Reeves had reached his breaking point by the time Chapter 4 was in production, and that he had been pleading for Wick to be definitively murdered off at the conclusion of the movie. So that he might at last sleep. Iwanek stated to Collider's Christina Radish that since it's a movie and John Wick is a legend, they chose to settle for 90% while on the press tour for the next Wick spin-off, The Continental. After the second, third, and fourth movie, making these films is so exhausting and it destroys Keanu, physically and emotionally, Iwanek said. By the time it's over, he invariably says, "I can't do this again," and we concur. Because he just walks off and does it, the man is nothing more than a shell of himself. "I want to be definitely killed at the end of this movie," he said. "We said, we'll leave a small 10% gap." Iwanek continued by saying even though the producers and the filmmakers had developed a deep friendship over the years while creating the franchise, they were all unwilling to take a break from the action for fear of missing the next episode. Iwanek compared Stahelski and Reeves to the Beatles and said he was prepared to wait until the pair's next burst of inspiration so they could resume their work.